Nintendo did not like that, and they absolutely cease and desisted Kotaku.
Damn, but even for an article they just wrote about, not even well, okay, that has like ups and downs, man. I'm not gonna even beat around the bush. I mean, yeah, fine. If you're gonna write an article about how good the game is without giving any spoilers, and let's say for instance they give you a copyright free thing, I've been pissed. I've been like, bro, that what the hell? That's not even meant for that. But now they're talking about things in the game which people don't know about. We're not. I don't know. It has like a gray middle there. Like I'm like, do I really
The
want to know
only
about that?
the only thing that you can say Kotaku did that's questionable, we even say questionable, you crossed the line, is that they
Yeah.
bought a copy of the leaked game.
Oh my God! Wow!
Yo! What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks Weekly Updates brought to you by DigitalCrackNetwork.com. I'm your host, Punisher305. With me, as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie.
I'm back.
Okay, Willie. Bombshells over Twin Peaks over Hooters. What?
I'm just speaking truths.
Okay, so pretty much if we have anybody from Texas, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to comment down below letting me know what the hell is Willie talking about, because I'm a little baffled.
Tell you.
Oh, okay. Tell you. Please.
Okay. Bombshells is a sports bar type place similar to Twin Peaks and Hooters.
Okay.
Hooters is just girls in short shorts and whatever. Twin Peaks is those girls as lumberjacks.
Okay.
Well, Bombshells is those girls as soldiers.
Oh.
So it's very military themed. It ain't about the women. It's about the food. I love Twin Peaks. Well, first off, I love Hooters wings.
All right.
I do. Don't come at me, oh, no, you go there for the girls. No, I do not. Nobody that works at Hooters is qualified to be there.
Okay.
But Hooters wings are awesome. Twin Peaks has way more variety in food than Hooters does. Even though Hooters has a bit of stuff.
It does. It does.
Or you think Hooters, you think wings.
Absolutely.
Twin Peaks has a lot more variety, a lot more things for you to try. Bombshells takes it to the next level. If I'll give you a couple seconds to read the menu, you'll stop the podcast and make dinner because you will be hungry.
I'm pretty sure I will. Like,
all right, I just
had ribs right now, so I'm just pretty hungry.
Thick mozzarella sticks that was breaded in flaming hot Cheetos. Oof. If anything screams America, that does.
Bro, that sounds good. I gotta lie.
They had a hamburger. It's a sandwich because it wasn't a burger bun. It was on Texas toast. But it had sausage, pulled pork, and a hamburger.
Oh, that's delicious. I mean, oh my
God. Quoting John Mellencamp here, ain't that America for you and me?
I'm down. I need one of those here in Miami, like right now. I'll be so down.
They're a Texas-only franchise. For those who don't know, I was in Texas over the weekend. Well, most of the week, because I left Tuesday. Drove there. Very interesting. I got to see the Mississippi River for real for the first time. I had to go over an unusually large bridge to do so. And, the good news is I was not killed by racists.
Well, that's good. That's a huge plus right there. A win-win, if I should say.
Major plus.
Yes.
I loved Houston. I was in Houston for most of the week. Loved it. Lots of good stuff there. A lot of freeways. Way too many freeways.
Oh, yeah. No.
But a nice place.
You know what? Bobby's going to say it right now. On behalf of everybody here, I'm glad you're back, Willie. I'm very glad you're back. You're here with us right now. So, we missed you here. Even though we had 2 days off, so it was all right. It was okay, but still missed you here, man.
I miss doing the show. I like being here. I like talking very, very, very peculiar things with you.
Well, let's get down to it, dude, because there's a lot we have to talk about, and especially about this. So it looks like Nintendo goes after Switch emulator following Zelda of the Tears Tears of the Kingdom leaks. So okay, so that's happening now. So what are they doing now, Willie? If they're going after people that are doing the whole simulators, emulators, and now people that are doing this whole leak with Zelda Tears of the Falling of the Kingdom. What's going on
All
here,
right.
dude? Like, what's gonna happen?
Nintendo's been on a bit of a tear lately.
Mhm.
So let's go and start with. I want to say from the beginning. Everyone knows Nintendo is famously litigious. If you go and you download a Nintendo ROM, Nintendo will show up at your house, will shoot your dog, and then drop your property value. But they've been really active lately. Another
Okay.
YouTuber by the name of Point Crow, way more popular than us, started having his videos flagged by Nintendo. He was playing a copy of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild with mods. For the crime of playing the game with mods, Nintendo of Japan started dropping the ban hammer on his videos. He might lose his channel if this doesn't get appealed.
Oh, okay.
Because he's not just getting content. He's not getting content ID hits. No, they are giving him copyright strikes.
Oh, so they're really
they're not playing. They're not playing around.
Okay.
Now, next thing that happened, somehow, some way, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, the upcoming Zelda game, was leaked.
Of course.
There are people who are now playing that game on modded Switches or on Steam Decks or on PCs. So they've gotten advanced access essentially to the game. Of course, Nintendo's going to go after them. One outfit that they went after, was Kotaku.
Oh.
Kotaku played the game and wrote an article talking about things that you didn't know were in the game. And started listing off things that, in the time that they've been playing the game, they've noticed about it. Nintendo did not like that, and they absolutely cease and desist Kotaku.
Damn, but even for an article they just wrote about, and they even okay, that has like ups and downs, man. I'm not gonna even beat around the bush. I mean, yeah, fine. If you're gonna write an article about how good the game is without giving any spoilers, and let's say, for instance, they give you a copyright for the thing, I've been pissed. I'm like, bro, what the hell? That's not even meant for that. But now they're talking about things in the game which people don't know about. We're not. I don't know. It has like a gray middle there. Like I'm like, do I really want to know about that?
The only thing that you can say Kotaku did that's questionable, we even say questionable, you crossed the line, is that they bought a copy of the leaked game.
Oh.
You're kind of like, encouraging these people.
Yeah.
But talking about a game, if you play a game and you talk about a game, are you saying that you should be lawyered up for that?
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying that if I go and play a game, you can throw your lawyers at me? If I play a game and I talk about the game, especially considering that they didn't outright spoil it for people without warning them. They put there, listen, these are things that happen in a game. If you don't want to know what they are, turn back now, and then went and said it. Anyone who complains about, you spoiled the game for me, you shouldn't have read it.
I mean, dude, that goes the same for like movies as well. I mean, if you're gonna be sitting there going, I don't want to see the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer, if then all of a sudden you go to a Twitter section about it and they spoil the movie there, you're asking for it. You literally are.
If you go on YouTube, the credible reviewers,
yes,
your Chris Stuckmans, your Jeffrey Johns, your movie Bobs, they'll tell you what the movie's about with no spoilers. If they want to talk about spoilers, they'll do a separate video. Double Toasted does that. Grace Randolph does that. All the ones that I'm going to say are at least doing shit the right way.
Yeah.
Yes, you're gonna have your buttholes that are gonna want to go and spoil the movie because they just like being a-holes.
Out of respect.
But if they're telling you ahead of time, hey, keep reading and we're gonna spoil you, and then they spoil you, suck it up.
Yeah,
but
you're absolutely right.
That's not the crux of this particular article. I said all that stuff before to let you know that Nintendo's in a different direction.
Yeah.
The game Tears of the Kingdom was leaked. People are able to buy a full copy of the game ahead of release. Nintendo's going after people who made the homebrew called Lockpick. They are going to go after him, and whoever this person is, and if we know anything, we know that Nintendo will suck the life out of you and make you an example. Look at this Bowser character that got not related to the character in Super Mario.
Absolutely not. But
the Bowser character that got hit up because he was offering ROMs, and now he has to pay the money for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Money that he will never be able to pay off because he doesn't make that much money.
Mm-hmm.
I know, yeah, Nintendo was perfectly happy with throwing him in jail when he wasn't all that healthy of a person to begin with, and being in jail made his condition worse. Not advocating for be nice on a crippled person. Whatever you committed a crime, you do the time. Beretta said it.
Yeah.
Beretta, not the parrot. Beretta said it.
Yeah, because I was going to tell you right now, I'm like, yeah, okay, fine. We could defend certain people at times, but if you're going to break the crime, if you're going to do the crime, you're going to have to pay the price, no matter how you freaking look at it. Even if you're like, look, man, but it was no cost. I was helping. You're doing something illegal, plain and simple, dude.
All right, so
it happens.
What is Lockpick? You might be asking.
Please,
Lockpick is a tool that allows you to grab the keys for your Switch, so you can go ahead and sign code that you can run that's not Nintendo's. Emulation and tools like this to circumvent copy protection in and of themselves are not illegal. Emulation is in that gray area where having an emulator is perfectly fine, but if you have any ROMs, you're breaking the law. But this is something, I mean, you can see the gray area here. You have a Switch. You want to go and, load games that aren't Nintendo's in there.
Yeah.
They give you this tool to do it. You can see why Nintendo will be pissed.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Is it cool that Nintendo wants to be your Nintendo Switch console's daddy? Doesn't want you to have any fun with it? I mean, it's their IP. It's their hardware. And you're using it to essentially rob them of money.
Technically.
The flip side to that is I don't give a shit. Like, not that I'm going around pirating Switch games. I truthfully, out of all my consoles, the Switch is the one that I play with the least. I play with my NES Classic more, and that's modded. Now watching Nintendo's going to come after me. Jesus Christ.
Good job. But I really thought they're going to find you. Let's be honest.
I mean,
but yeah,
they will. Let's be honest. They have lawyers that I swear to Christ were trained by Perry Mason or Matlock, either one.
Either or, I have to agree with you there. But Willie, I would have to say, man, like for this homebrew, for instance, I think it's pretty cool for where they're like how they're making it, but at the same time, it kind of like it's kind of like on that rim that you have to be careful, because if you do something illegally, like you're just saying right now, Nintendo's gonna catch you, and they will catch you, and then you're pretty much gonna be screwed for the rest of your life if that's the case.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty much curious on how much are you paying for this? You know what I'm saying? Because if you're getting, let's say, a leaked version of Zelda right now, are you paying a certain amount of? Are you paying for that, or is that something that comes with
Oh,
that
no, no.
whole homebrew?
You're buying it. You're
Okay.
actually like some people will sell you copies of it. You can download it for yourself, from what I understand. If you buy it from somebody, you have literally taken money that you would have given to Nintendo and given it to a person who pirated it.
Yeah.
As much as I like talking, as much as I like talking crap about how emulation this and emulation that, when you do that, when money changes hands, it's not even we should talk about this. We should see the pros and cons. No, you actively took money away from Nintendo. Do I care if Nintendo lost a sale? No, I don't. They're a multi-billion-dollar corporation that will not suffer from one game being pirated.
Yeah. But
it's still wrong.
Yeah. So you know what? I'll leave this to our audience to see what they think about this. Please comment down below. Let them know your thoughts. Let's have a conversation about this. But we need to continue on. And it looks like PlayStation Showcase will be coming soon, and maybe on the week of May 25th. So, Willie, this is interesting. I mean, the fact that they're already announcing that we're going to have a PlayStation Showcase, it's nothing new to me because of course we have Summer Game Fest and everything in the freaking mother and the son of this whole world. But the fact that they're announcing it kind of pretty soon, that's interesting to me, dude. So what are we looking at? What are we looking forward to for this PlayStation Showcase that they may be coming up soon?
What we're talking about here is first and foremost speculation from someone who's supposed to be connected.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Grubb, who's part of Giant Bomb, is the one that's reporting this. Jeff Grubb says this is accurate as of now. It could change, but he's thinking week of May 25th, which would be before all the E3 like streams that are going to be coming up. You did mention Summer Game Fest. There's going to be an Xbox Game Showcase where they're going to show off more of Starfield. There's going to be an Ubisoft Forward and a Gamescom opening night live. The reason why this is such a big deal, at least for Sony, is that number one, they'll be getting ahead of everybody else, and number two, there are still persistent rumors about Spider-Man 2 coming out in September.
I can't wait. If that's actually even true, I can't wait.
Whether it's true or not, we don't know. It's fun to talk about speculation sometimes because like, what do you think they're going to show? What do you think is going to happen? But remember, none of this is like Sony has not said officially they are going to do this, and if they do, we don't know what they're going to talk about. I personally would like to hear about Spider-Man 2. I would much rather them tell me that they're making a PS5 Slim.
I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, I guess this is the PS5 showcase. So we're pretty much looking at already at something that they might be announcing soon. And if they're going to be announcing something big, it's going to have to be something like that, like the slim version of the PS5 and maybe a handheld, if that's even true still. Remember, we still talked about not too long ago about a PlayStation handheld that they're trying to bring up.
Yes, we did talk about that's further speculation. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's fun to sometimes talk about these things. Just remember, this is speculation. No one has said anything officially. Until I don't say it officially, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to just, all right, wait and see. Like today. Today you sent a message to us. Oh, no, new Meg trailer coming soon.
Yeah.
I didn't know when that was going to be. I went into YouTube to see if I could find it. And I found about 25 YouTube channels that claim to have the official trailer for the Meg 2. And it was just fan edit.
Question. You want to bring that up right now?
Let's do that.
All right, let's do it. Let's talk about it, dude. The Meg 2, which I thought it was all theory because they had posters and everything. But ladies and gentlemen, they have a trailer. And I'm putting in here, for WB could not do anything to us because we have a lot of things going on. Very small screen, us we're here in the middle talking about it and whatnot and so forth. but it's on. We have the first official Meg trailer, which I have to say, it's all the cheese. It's everything of the cheesiness and above and beyond. And I'm in it. I am so in it. I want to see this movie in the theaters with my soda, my candy, and a drink on the side. Soda doesn't count because I'm talking about drink. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But still,
You do.
I am down, dude, for this thing. Like I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. Let's just say it like that.
I'll stick to my nachos. Like this is perfect popcorn flick.
Oh my
This is
god!
perfect.
Look,
Let's talk about.
He stopped the guy. He stopped the shark with a freaking foot. He stopped it with a foot, Willie.
He's Jason Statham. Of course he did.
Dude, he stopped. And look
All I
at these
know.
two, right there, lunchtime. And oh no. And this one, this is Meg proof. And then right here, yeah, gotcha, girl. Dude,
That right there. Okay.
Okay.
I'm saying this is a mindless popcorn flick, right? But that right there was social commentary about the ills of social media and how it can come back to bite you. Okay, it's very deep, and I just pulled it completely out of my ass.
Look, dude, all I'm gonna say is that I can't wait. I can't wait for this, and I'm very excited for it. So awesome! Thank God, thank you, and thank everybody else for this thing. But now let's continue on, Willie, because of course we have to talk about the box office. And yes, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 opens to 118.4 million in the US after Heroic Sunday. Yeah, Heroic Sunday. And I have to say, man, that's actually not too bad. This movie is really good. I'm not gonna say it's end game amazing or anything like that, but it's up there. It's really good to watch. Yes, it's gonna have moments that's gonna choke you up because there are some times that I was this close to shedding a tear. But I have to say that this was a really good movie, and letting it be known that this is James Gunn's last baby, but there's more to it. I highly recommend you guys to go see in the theaters, just so you guys can get an understanding of what I'm trying to talk about. Willie, you too. This movie was really good. I'm not saying it was the best, but it was really good. Like, you can sit there and just watch it, and you'll come out with a smile on your face. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the villain, I hate him. Hate him so much. Like, oh my god, if I was there, I'll hit him with a shovel. But that's just me. But Willie, continue, please.
Just for the record, the High Evolutionary, it wasn't that he was a massive jerk in the comics. He just didn't care.
Oh,
James Gunn made him a jerk here, and that's fine. I read something when I was researching this stuff. I read something that I thought was very funny. Remember the Infinity Saga? How it was a big deal, all these Infinity Stones, and you get them, and all this bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
James Gunn came up with that in 90 minutes.
What?
He made it up as he went along. The first time they talked about the Infinity Stones was in Avengers: Age of Ultron. When Thor brings up that the gem that is powering Vision is an Infinity Stone.
Yeah, he did.
But the first time you got any backstory whatsoever was in the original Guardians of the Galaxy. When the Collector is talking about how the stones were formed, what the stones are and what they can do.
Yeah. Now I remember that he did the whole panoramic view of the stones and where they came from and everything.
And you see a celestial turn a planet to dust with one of the stones.
Yeah.
Fine. He made that up in 90 minutes. He was talking to Phase Zero, and his quote, "I just made up this bullshit." They were like, we're thinking about putting the Power Stone in. I was like, that's cool. The Power Stone. The Collector has a Power Stone. And I just made up this bullshit.
That is dope. I mean, that's creative genius right there for 90 minutes. Creative genius right there, dude.
I do that all the time, and I don't get rewarded for it.
You know what? That's actually a real true fact. That's actually a fact. You're right. You're absolutely right.
But
ladies and gentlemen, you can please give him a couple thumbs up for this one. Please go ahead.
But back to the box office.
Yes.
as you said, the James Gunn's final movie at the MCU, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, made $118.4 million domestically. I'll have you know that globally it made $289.3 million.
Beautiful.
Not bad. People, of course, are going to start dooming and glooming. Oh my God, it didn't make $100 billion its first week. Marvel's doomed.
Nah.
It's not doomed. Well, maybe it's
not.
Doomed. I don't know.
No, it's not. I mean,
if I could tell the future, I wouldn't be sitting here talking about Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I'd be at the 7-Eleven playing 6 numbers right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll be there copying your numbers so I could be number 2 in your list.
Just like college. But okay. It took over the number 1 spot. It was Super Mario Brothers movie. It is now Guardians of the Galaxy 3. To give you the top 10, as I said, Guardians of the Galaxy made $118.4 million domestically. Mm-hmm. Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers movie, sorry, is at number 2, making only $18.5 million this past weekend. It has made $518 million domestically in total. That's a certified hit.
That's
you hit 500 million, you're in the big boys club. Mm-hmm. Evil Dead Rise, which I still have not seen, is third with 5.7 million. It has made 54.1 million total. At number 4, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. The critics love this movie. Not doing that well. 3.2 million this past weekend. In 2 weeks, it's only made 12.5 million. Love Again. I'm trying to remember which movie this is. It was dogged by the critics. It only made 2.4 million its opening weekend.
Oh, wow.
John Wick Chapter 4 is still kicking. Not shooting. He's kicking. It made $2.3 million this past weekend. Number 7, Air. A movie that's coming out and streaming this week.
I can't wait. I'm going to watch that.
It pulled 1.6 million for a total of 50.5 million. I think that's because it's a Netflix. Is it a Netflix or a Hulu movie? Either way, I think it's because people know it's coming to streaming soon, but they didn't go to see this because everyone who has seen it has loved it.
Yeah, it looks like a good movie. I'm dying to see it.
At number 8, another movie that people did like but didn't do that well and already is in streaming, Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves.
Interesting.
It only made 1.5 million in the box office. Number 9, Guy Ritchie's The Covenant, which looks interesting. Jake Gyllenhaal at Afghanistan. It pulled in $1.3 million. And number 10, Sisu, another movie that I've heard a lot of good things about. Yeah. Only 1.2 million pulled in. It's only made 5.4 million total in the time it's been out.
I heard it's like John Wick with Nazis.
Possibly.
Yeah,
I believe so.
I heard something like that.
But let's see how long Guardians of the Galaxy stays up top. We don't have that many. Like, we have big movies coming out soon.
Yeah.
We're going to have Fast and Family 10 coming out.
Of course.
And then the live action remake of The Little Mermaid, which that's going to make money. I don't care what anybody says. That movie's going to
It's going to make some money. I don't think it's going to make
it doesn't have to make all the money.
No,
but you know how we're wants it to make all the money.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to hit the 500 mil. Personally, that's my thinking. I don't think it's going to reach.
Pretty sure it won't. I'm pretty sure it won't hit 5 million domestic. 500 million, I should say. If it doesn't hit 5 million, it's a bigger problem.
Yeah. Personally, look.
But hey, they're going to make a live action Moana.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that one day. But look, the only way I can see this in the nicest way possible, we're hitting the summer blockbusters, guys. Mario Brothers put their movie in the perfect spot where they were pretty much dominating for weeks, even when freaking Evil Dead came out. They did perfectly fine.
Well, Evil Dead wasn't going to overtake Super Mario Brothers movie.
No. But you would have thought they would have done the whole, hey, Evil Dead just made a couple million this week, or taking out Mario Brothers off and put him in second, but it didn't happen. Freaking Guardians of the Galaxy did this.
Evil Dead Rise is an R-rated horror movie. Those movies don't exactly make blockbuster money. Like if you like Scream 6 and Smile were considered like huge successes because they reached 100 million domestically. That's the bar. Guardians Galaxy Volume 3 made in one weekend, where lifetimes these movies don't make.
It's true. You're absolutely right. And that's what I'm trying to get to. The thing is that we're hitting the summer blockbuster, and I wouldn't be surprised, man, if something good comes up this weekend and knocks off Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not going to be surprised. I mean, for instance, this month alone, we're going to be getting Transformers, Fast Family, whatever, and other goodness out there. But we just have to wait and see what's going. Yeah, I'm too excited. I'm getting the hiccups. But we do have to talk about.
I know you're excited about Fast and Family because, ladies and gentlemen, he has set himself up to be a guinea pig.
Yes, and not only just a guinea pig, folks, $1,100 guinea pig to watch all the franchise and jot down notes of every accident that I see in that, like every car accident I see in the franchise, and just jot it down and say what did I think about it or how did it happen, whatever the case is. I had to jot it down.
The actual wording is you have to watch all 10 movies. Ugh. You have to document every single crash, meaning not just this eclipse got messed up. No, you have to write down exactly where the damage happened. Okay, look, so you get to be. We are farmers. You get to be that.
That's gonna be awesome. Hey, but for 1,100. For 1,100, I'm down. Hey, that's some easy money to watch crappy movies. I do this for free anyways. So either way, I'm down. But
I understand the push to try to make some money. But I think I'd rather sell plasma and sperm, honestly. Personally, if I want money, I'd rather sell plasma and sperm because I'm giving those up freely anyway.
I don't even know how, but you know what? We're just going to continue on.
Here's a hint. It's not at the same time.
All right.
That's a condition.
Folks, I don't care. I don't even want to know about this, but let's continue on because if we're talking about Disney, let's talk about the whole thing that's going on with the writers and all that stuff's going on. Because look, it looks like Daredevil Born Again production suspended until Disney pays up. And Willie, what's going on with this whole thing about Disney paying up? Is this the whole thing about the writers on strike and stuff like that? Is that what's going on?
Yes. We have to discuss this. This happened last week. I was not around to discuss this. We have to talk about the writers' strike.
Okay.
For those who don't know, last week, the Writers Guild of America decided to go on strike, protesting the fact that they don't think that they're getting their fair share. What do I mean by this? Well, the argument is streaming has really exploded the last few years. Mm-hmm. It's making for a lot of companies that are dumping tons of money into streaming TV shows, basically making it so writers have to crunch to make all these bunch of scripts for movies, and they feel, number one, that they're being worn out, and number two, they're not getting paid enough.
Okay.
That streaming as a business has not really generated new revenue streams for them, at least not substantial ones. So they went on strike. Now a lot of TV shows that are in development and movies that are in development are being delayed. Latest one to hit, Daredevil Born Again. The movie, the show, was still in production. They were still working on it. They had to stop. They started protesting in New York where they were doing the stuff. Evidently, the Teamsters got involved. And so basically, their way of seeing it is, if Disney wants us to work on the show, come up with a fair agreement for us. and Disney's not the only one. Late night TV shows are being hit with this, and other anything that has a team of writers that do the scripts or the jokes is being affected. Fun fact: that's the first time the writers go on strike.
Okay.
The last time they had a really big strike, that was the reason why we now have Here Comes Honey Boo Boo.
Oh, Lord.
Because the last major strike went on for a while. Studio executives were panicking. They have to put TV shows on. How are they going to get advertising dollars? And they started thinking, well, how the hell are we going to go and make shows if we don't have any writers? Someone came up with a brilliant idea. How about a show where you don't write anything? It's just unscripted. And the reality TV show was born.
Garbage.
So writers, yes, I want you to get paid. I want you to get paid every single penny that you deserve. You should not have to work for scraps just because they want to. The studio executives who love having streaming channels want to minimize the impact of streaming on revenue. You deserve everything you get, but you do realize that any moment now, a studio executive is going to get the idea. How about we make a show like Friends, but with ChatGPT?
You gotta stop giving people ideas, man.
How about we make AI shows? Have an AI just write an entire script. They're gonna do it.
He ain't lying. It's true.
If there isn't a studio executive right now punching some weird ass crap into ChatGPT as we speak, Hollywood as an industry has fallen asleep.
Deep sleep, actually.
Deep sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Any moment now, we're gonna have AI TV shows.
Ugh, you know what? I don't want another one. AI. Those things are creepy. The way how they make it and looks and jump, man.
You look at the AI. You play around with AI for a while. It's pretty cool the things you can train it to do.
Oh no, absolutely. But the things that I've been seeing lately on Instagram and stuff like that, it's just, oh my god! Like I don't even want to see it.
They had people believing that Donald Trump had gotten arrested and was beaten down by the cops. They had us believing that Pope Francis was like had that massive drip. You saw him in that freaking Michelin Man suit?
No, man, I have not. But it's just...
you know what? I'm gonna send it to you. You put a picture up. America needs to talk about this.
Oh God.
Okay, he looks like the Michelin Man, and people were like, "Oh, this is what? This is this a new fashion statement? Is he going? Is he going in with the drip?" No, AI.
Man, look, whatever the case is, they can keep it. I'm not down for it, but I do want the writers to get paid the money they should, so they can be happy, we can be happy, and life can go on. But until then, we're just not gonna know until something has happened, some sort of choice, some sort of decision, which it needs to happen. But other than that, I'm just curious to know what's going to be happening next. And ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it. I'm kind of curious to know what you guys think about everything that we're talking about from above to below. Please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Let's have a conversation about this. But Willie, we have reached the end of our show. And I have to say to everybody, thank you so much for joining us today on this amazing show. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just to know we come with some amazing news. 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and a little something in between. Willie, any last words?
If this ends up happening, when we get AI TV shows, I apologize. I didn't want it to happen. I'm just calling it the way it is. All right. Don't blame the messenger. And if I gave one of you assholes the idea in Hollywood, pay me money or I'll go on strike. I don't know what I'm going to solve with that, but I'm going.
I don't want you to go on strike. You work with me.
Well, pay me.
I'll pay you. High fives.
Okay, can I trade that for lap dances?
I mean, I don't make a good dancer, but I could, I
I'm
guess.
not
I don't know.
not the one that's gonna be. You don't know how this stuff works, do you?
Why? No. I mean, you're
Wow.
asking for lap. I was giving you a crisp high five, and you're asking me for a lap dance.
No, no,
You
no,
know,
no, 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 no. I did not ask you for.
I'm
See,
flattered. I'm
this is how
flattered and all,
rumors
you
get
know.
started. I'm asking you if I can take a high five to a gentleman's club and trade it for a physical interaction.
Okay, I see what you're trying to say now. I get it. The brain kicked in, and yes, but I don't know how it works if I give you the high five so I can go over there and give them the high five so I can have them dancing on me. I don't know how that works.
You know what? You do that. Let me know how it works out. And let me know if that really birdie guy named Bruno who throws you out is really tender or not.
Deal. I'll let you know. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching us, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Peace.
Bye.